Hi everybody, this is Dr. Suganya working as an associate professor in Department of Computer Science at Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. So in this video we are going to see about first order logic in artificial intelligence under the course Introduction to Artificial Intelligence. Before entering into the video, we should know first about what is FOL, that is first order logic. So the first order logic, it is a formal language used in artificial intelligence in order to represent and reason about the knowledge. It also helps to describe the objects, the properties of the objects and the relationships among different objects. And FOL is more powerful than propositional logic, and it can be used in various properties of AI like variables, quantifiers, functions, predicates, in order to describe the complex statements. So let us now see briefly about that. So in first order logic, we have a few parameters of the properties in order to represent and reason about the knowledge, and it also extends the propositional logic by incorporating a richer expressive power. So the four basic things in FOL is the quantifiers, variables, predicates and functions. So these are the four important things. So let us see one by one. So what is quantifiers? So quantifiers means it is used to indicate or state something about some of the objects or all the objects which we used. And next one is the variables. So variables, and the purpose of variables where we used in the first order logic is in order to stand for any object in the domain. So let us, we can use the variables like alphabets A, B, C or X, Y, Z, etc. in order to stand or any object in the domain. So next one is the predicate. So predicates and functions are used for different purposes, like in order to describe the properties or relations. Means that, for instance, if we take an example of two students like Eliza and Bob, so we have to we have to explain about what is the relationship exists between those two. Like it may be a love, or maybe a or John may be a friend of Alice, or Bob may be a friend of Alice, or John may be a professor of Alice, or like etc. So this is the predicates which is used to demonstrate the relationship that exists among the predicates. Next one is the functions. Functions is mainly used to map the objects or map one object to the other objects. So next one is the objects of discourse, which is usually mainly permits the reference in order to specific individuals or entities within the universe or of interests. So these are the main key components of the first order logic. So that is the quantifiers, constants, variables, predicates, functions, connectives, and punctuations, etc. So each and everything has its own meaning, and the constants which is used to specifically denote the objects. As I told you already, we can implement an example by a name. Like in the slide we have given an example called John or Paris, etc. So variable, the variable is as I told you already, it is like an alphabet which is used to indicate the constants like X, Y, Z, or anything A, B, C, whatever may be the thing. So predicates, which is mainly used to indicate the relationships. In previous slide itself I explained you that the constants may be related in relation like a friend, love, or professor, mother, father, etc., etc. And functions, which always used to map the objects or mapping a single object with all the other objects. Connections is just like a truth table like and or not, and it is mainly used to implies whether the objects implies itself or whether the object implies to other objects. So quantifiers, we have two things, that is for all and there exist. We use two different symbol in order to indicate the quantifiers. And punctuations, in the programming language we used like parentheses and commas, which is used to separate the quantifiers or functions or parameters which is used in the program. So well-formed formulas are valid expressions which is used to construct by combining the first order logic symbols, and which is used to perform specific rules, or we can, by using this WFF, that is well formed formulas, we can also form the basis of logical statements using the atomic sentences, complex sentences, and we can also invoke these things in the real world example too. So we have semantics in first order logic. Let us see about these semantics in the first order logic in our forthcoming videos. So thank you.